Oh man.
Hey guys, Dalek44 here. I need no introduction, but I got one anyway. How many people out there remember Lilo and Stitch?
Ever since the first Lilo and Stitch film was released in 2002, it's become one of the most popular and iconic films in the Disney franchise, leading to a spin-off movie which led to a TV series, which had a TV finale movie for direct-to-DVD, and a direct-to-video sequel. Various spin-offs included one from Japan and one from China. So needless to say, Lilo and Stitch has become a really huge franchise as far as Disney franchises go over the years.
And with Lilo and Stitch's popularity over the years, there's one character that's become even popular than Lilo, believe it or not. And that character is Angel.
Angel is the 624th experiment created by Jumba in the Lilo and Stitch franchise. She made her first appearance in the Lilo and Stitch TV series and would carry on to make appearances in spin-offs, merchandise, and even appearances at Disney theme parks.
So how exactly did Angel become more popular than Lilo when it comes to merchandise and other things based on Lilo and Stitch? Well, the best way to find out is to start from the beginning.
Angel was designed to turn people and experiments from good to evil by singing her siren song. When she made her introduction appearance in Lilo and Stitch the TV series, she was secretly working for Gantu, former captain of the Galactic Alliance, who had a plan to turn all the experiments that Lilo and Stitch had previously turned good back into evil again for his evil purposes. While doing this, Angel attempted to use her song on Stitch, but found out that her song has no effect on experiments that were created after her, like Stitch and Reuben. Eventually, she brought all the experiments she turned evil back to Gantu's ship, and led Stitch there so he could be destroyed there permanently. But when the now evil experiments were about to finish Stitch off, Angel, realizing how much she really loved him, turned the experiments back to good before they could finish him off. But the two's happy ending was very short-lived when Gantu captured her in the net, and we wouldn't see her again besides a cameo appearance in an episode called Remy, where she's seen with other experiments in Lilo's dream.
Ever since her introduction in the first episode and then a cameo in another episode, Angel wouldn't make a big appearance again until the final episode of the show.
In the final episode, Snafu, Reuben cleverly tricked the captured Angel into singing her song backwards to turn him good, while it was being recorded by the former. Gantu then planned to play the recording backwards on the island to revert the rehabilitated experiments to evil, but his plan failed due to Experiment 120 stealing the tape recording. Meanwhile, Lilo and Stitch launched a rescue mission on Gantu's ship to free Angel and the other captured experiments, but were foiled by Snafu. However, Stitch's love for Angel gave her the strength to break out of her containment orb and free Stitch and the others. After that escape mission went successfully, Stitch and Angel left on a date.
Even after the final episode of the show, Angel showed up again in the finale movie Leroy and Stitch.
In the finale movie, Leroy and Stitch, the first 624 experiments, including Angel, were rounded up by Leroy and taken to a stadium to be destroyed. However, Lilo, Stitch, Jumbo, Peakley, Reuben and Gantu arrived before the experiments could be destroyed. Angel participated in the following battle between the experiments and the Leroy clones by using her martial arts skills to knock them out, particularly when a group of Leroy clones attacked her boyfriend Stitch. However, the Leroy soon gained the upper hand in the battle, but were defeated when Lilo, Stitch, Reuben and several other experiments performed the song Aloha-i, which caused the Leroy army to shut down due to the original Leroy's failsafe.
And it didn't end there for Lilo and Stitch nor Angel, because she became one of the main characters in the Stitch anime.
In the Stitch anime, it is shown that Angel has become an international singing sensation. She appears a lot more in this series compared to the original series, and her attitude has shifted to that of a spoiled celebrity, which I find really silly because that's not the character Angel was in the original show. But I will give them credit for at least giving her more screen time in this anime show. To despite it being pretty crap compared to the original cartoon. Angel is shown to be seductive in the original show. She is usually friendly, but sometimes she could be downright nasty. Since being reformed, her sweeter side shows a lot more. She has a very feminine voice, and has been noticed flirting with the other experiments until eventually Stitch wins her heart. Oddly enough, Ruben has a crush on Angel, though she has shown extreme displeasure towards him. Angel was taught the meaning of love and Ohana by Lilo and Stitch, and would do just about anything for them. She has even helped Stitch out of trouble on several occasions. Her song causes any former evil person or experiment to revert back to evil. She can also sing her song backwards, which can have the opposite effect, turning evil people and experiments to good. Her only weakness is that the experiments created after her, like Stitch, Ruben and Leroy, are immune to the song. In the original series, Angel was voiced by Tara Strong, who gave the character a Scottish accent. Then in the anime she was voiced by Kate Higgins, who I will admit isn't that bad, but she's no Tara Strong. Tara Strong will always be the original Angel to me.
Ever since then, Angel's become pretty much an icon for Lilo and Stitch. She'd even gotten more products than Lilo has, believe it or not.
Outside of the TV series and the anime series, Angel made a couple of other appearances in other forms of media, including Stitch Meets High School Musical, having a little cameo in the short The Origin of Stitch, and even showing up in various Disney theme parks and getting tons of merchandise based on her, like cuddly toys, mugs and other accessories.
In fact, I love Angel so much that I actually got her a cuddly toy of her. Ain't she cute?
And that's quite insane considering the fact that she's not the main character of the series. But nevertheless, she has left quite a huge impact on many fans. One of those impacts would include fan art on the internet, which I won't show here, but you'll just have to see them for yourself to find out.
So what exactly does make Angel popular in Lilo and Stitch? Well, part of it may be to do with the fact that she was voiced by Tara Strong in the original show, and it might just be the impact she's had on many fans of the show.
One reason for her popularity could be the fact that she looks almost exactly like Stitch, but with a few differences. Angel's appearance is quite similar to Stitch's appearance, except with some obvious differences, like making her body look more feminine, giving her pink fur, the antennas on her head, and even giving her little eyelashes to make her look feminine. It's one of those experiments designs that's quite similar to Stitch, but not too like Stitch that it's sort of like a clone. It's enough differences to be her own character, and it's probably one of the most recognisable character designs in the show. Each experiment from the show is very different from the other in terms of appearances, personality and abilities. And Angel's appearance is similar to Stitch's, that it could be one of the most recognisable appearances since she looks almost like Stitch.
Another reason could be the fact that Angel and Stitch have become an icon for Valentine's Day.
I mean, when you look at some of their merchandise and as well as combination videos on YouTube, it's very Valentine's Day-ish. They even got Angel and Stitch mugs with hearts as handles. If that's not Valentine's Day, I don't know what is. There's also the fact that you've seen them together a lot at the Disney theme parks. Wherever there's Stitch in a Disney theme park, there's usually Angel alongside him. So it's safe to say that this Disney couple is almost as iconic as Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
But whatever the reason is, Angel was one of the most memorable characters in the Lilo and Stitch franchise, by many, including myself.
And her relationship with Stitch is one of the most memorable and likeable ones in TV series history. You may even remember that I listed it on my top 10 love stories a few years ago. I just love it that much. But if you have your own theories about why Angel is so popular in Lilo and Stitch, then leave your comments down below and let me know what you have to say. Whatever the reasons are for Angel's popularity, she's one of the most famous characters in Lilo and Stitch's history and will never be forgotten anytime soon.
I'm Dalek44. I'll see you next time, folks. She's such a cute toy.